G'day, I'm Steve Hay. This is Woodworking Masterclass of a different kind. Welcome to the workshop. I'm with Nev Jones, fellow woodworker, and he is going to tell us some of the exciting things he's doing with vets. Being a vet himself, he sort of knows what these guys or girls are going through, and he's got wonderful concept of bringing woodwork into helping people deal with what's going on in their lives. So, Nev, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Anzac Day,
Yeah.
which for those that don't know is the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And it goes back to the First World War, but in Australia on the 25th of April, it's celebrated around Australia. And it's a time for a lot of diggers for reflection, but also sometimes it's not a good time. So Nev's organising something for that very day. What is it?
Yeah, that's right. So we're doing a workshop with Halcyon Woodcraft on Anzac Day. So Anzac Day can be difficult for some veterans. Sometimes it's a day of commemoration.
Halcyon Woodwork. That's
that's
what you do. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So look it up. There'll be a link down there. Yes.
Halcyon Woodcraft. Yeah, free hand tool woodworking programs for veterans, first responders, and people with disabilities. So Anzac Day, being a veteran myself, and to be honest, I am. This applies to me as well. Anzac Day can be challenging because it is a day of reflection of service and sacrifice and the like, and it's people make a fuss over it. It's a big deal in Australia for good reason, and so it should be. But it can be a bit sort of overwhelming for some veterans. So what we're doing this year is for Anzac Day this year is we're offering up a free hand tool woodworking workshop for veterans. So what we're doing is we are working on a display box for the veterans.
Oh, okay.
Medals.
Yeah.
So we're making this shadow box that's about sort of that big by about that big, glass fronted sort of nice wood. Frames and backings.
And this is going to be done with hand tools?
Yeah, all 100% hand tools.
And
on
whereabouts is your workshop? Or
yes, on Tambourine Mountain. That's where my workshop is, and it's a wonderful place to come and visit. So we're providing that environment, that opportunity.
So I'm guessing it's full now.
It's full now for this one. Yeah. We've got a.
But do you run other ones during the year?
Yeah. We run regular workshops. About every 6 months is what I sort of plan on. Not only these metal boxes, but just a range of hand tool projects, a lot of green woodworking stuff, and some other.
And spoons.
Absolutely. Everyone uses them. You can, like the way I put it to people, you can take it home and feed your bloody family with them. So, and that builds this sense of meaning and purpose. There's something primitive about that, isn't it?
Yeah, in my generation, wooden spoons had a whole new meaning.
Well, that's the other thing I tell parents with, make it extra strong. You never know what you're going to use them for, but yeah, no, it's that thing that, you're creating something with your hands that you can look after your family with, and there's something really sort of primitive about that, isn't it? So,
no, that's good. Well, good luck with that.
So this metal box is really good. There's a bit more meaning behind it. It's not just an object, but for me it represents respect for these soldiers and veterans, finding respect in themselves, where they're respecting their service through their medals and building this really nice display box for them. But it's also, importantly, it also represents that it's time to hang those medals up.
Yeah.
And we hang it up and move on with our life. Because we know with our veteran community, right, one of the biggest issues around mental health is making that emotional and mental transition into civilian life. So this particular workshop that we do is geared all around that, and that's the conversations that inevitably pop up where you talk about that. And at the end of the day, it's about respecting what you've done, but recognising also that has been a chapter in your life, and you've got to hang that up and respect it, walk past it every day and see it. And
then the void can get filled with all new experiences.
Yeah.
Hence woodwork and videos and you know,
And we
all
don't
sorts of stuff.
deny ourselves the opportunity to fill it with other wonderful things in the world, right?
Yeah.
And we want to fill it with those things rather than resentment and sort of, frustration about your career ending, whatever it might be. So,
Yeah. No, that's good.
So, yeah.
All right, well, good luck with that one. There's a longer interview that Nev and I have had a bit of a chat over, which I'll be putting up very shortly. It might be in 2 parts, I don't know. But if you, I'll give it a plug. If you want to check it out, that's it. Halcyon Woodcraft, and the guy's name is Nev Jones. There's a story to that, but we'll go into that later on.
If you want to have a look at any of the workshops we run, have a look at the website, halcyonwoodcraft.au, or on Instagram. Look us up and give us a follow, and I'll keep all of the updates on Instagram. And I welcome any veterans, first responders, or anybody else who wants to come.
And it's nice to have a young fella in the shed.
Absolutely.
Never's been a privilege.
It's good to see you, and I'm not going to let you, get away yet, Steve, because you've given me this beautiful gift. But I want to present you with something here. So I don't know if these were around when you were in the army at all, but
we had bows and arrows when I was in.
But this is a coin that we present and we gift to every veteran every veteran and first responder that comes and does a workshop with us. So they're limited edition.
I wouldn't give me hands on.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know that, and you can show
Look at that.
viewers that. So they're limited edition deliberately, and they're only given to veterans and first responders. And what it represents is it welcomes people into our Halcyon family, and with it comes a responsibility for us to support each other. You become part of our tribe. So if we all become one big family, because as you know, the military is a brotherhood and a sisterhood.
I've got to tell you, I'm tearing up here. She's got the shakes now.
Yeah.
But I've got to tell you, I'm emotional. So remember to keep it sharp, but more importantly, keep it safe. Look after yourself. Be kind to each other. And I look forward to having your company again very, very soon. Till then, bye for now. God bless.